Chat. Oh, that was loud. Sorry, chat. Chat. Why am I so loud? Oh my gosh. What is crack-a-lackin'? Hello. Let me fix my hair. Jeez Louise. Chat, how the hell are you? Welcome to the Jank Tank. It is a Tuesday night. We're a little off schedule because of the holiday. But we are back in action. I'm eating dinner at the same time, so please don't yell at me. But hello. We have, Edge of Eternity's spoilers, which have been freaking sick as frick. Sick as frick. I mean, there's a lot of cards I want to talk about, but maybe we'll wait on those. But oh, I'm excited. Plus, the art on this set is so freaking cool. Anywho, chat, let me turn my voice down. I'm a little loud, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, welcome. Tonight, I think I want to get started with a little bit of Pioneer. I know we've been dabbling in that a little bit lately. So I want to start with this list, which I'm just calling Minstrel Devotion. This is a list that I don't think anyone's tried to play since like 2023, but it's been in my brain, or I should say the back of my brain, for a little while, because I love me some Risen Reef. We've been playing the Minstrel Elementals deck on stream, which we might get to tonight. But if you're not familiar with this list, the main goal is to assemble Risen Reef plus Master of Waves. So Master Waves makes 1/0 elementals equal to your devotion to blue. Master of Waves also gives those elementals +1/+1, so you get a bunch of 2/1 creatures. Because they're all elementals, that means they all trigger Risen Reef. So if you do this for, devotion equals 5, you get 5 Risen Reef triggers, which draws you a bunch of cards. Can put a bunch of lands on the field, which is where Wandering Minstrel comes into play. All those lands will then enter untapped, allowing you to copy Risen Reef or Master of Waves with Mockingbird or Glasspool Mimic, cast a Brazen Borrower, cast a Collected Company, try and keep everything going. Until eventually you either get your devotion high enough and your deck, or I should say library size, low enough that you can cast Thassa's Oracle with a high devotion and win the game because you have less cards in your library. That's the basic idea. The rest of the shell is kind of just blue devotion. So I'm playing Judge's Familiar. I'm testing Mockingbird in the 1-drop slot. You could also play like Mausoleum Wanderer. I like Merfolk Trickster as a little interaction along with Brazen Borrower. Risen Reef is essential as part of the combo. Master Waves and Coco at our top end. We're testing Minstrel and then just a basic, for now, blue-green mana base. We also are playing, I'm just calling this the Wandering Minstrel package. It's not really a package, we're just playing 4 Starting Town. But as you know from our other elemental lists, we have seen that getting all 4 Starting Towns onto the field when we're going off is pretty easy. And then you can actually activate the Wandering Minstrel to give all of your creatures +4/+4, which is pretty sweet when you're making a bunch of them with elementals. Sideboard, pretty simple. We're playing Screws as our Grave Hate, Thassa, Skylasher, Back to Nature, Disdainful Stroke, a little bit of counter magic, as well as Harbinger of the Tides against some other creature-based decks. Kind of just going off some old decks I found, but nothing crazy. So we're going to take this into best of 3, as we normally do. The other cards, I mean, this is just a rough draft. We're playing a couple of Cavern of Souls as well on Merfolk or Elemental in case we need to play an uncounterable Oracle, Master of Waves, or Trickster. Other cards to consider are Mystic Reflection, which is sweet with Master of Waves because it makes all of your tokens enter as Master of Waves, which sort of compound, and then you just make a bajillion. I have seen some people playing like Malevolent Hermit, which is the little counterspell boy that you can disturb back. I've seen people play Gadwick. I've seen people play Moonsnare prototype as like ramp in blue. Don't know if we're gonna do that, but I figured we start here and go from there. And then decks should not have more than 15 cards in the sideboard. What are you talking about? Done. And then we have some other stuff. I was trying to play Minstrel Plague on Gates, which is just an abomination. I don't think we're gonna play that on stream. But then the only other thing I wanted to try tonight, if we get there, is that's not how you spell it. Is Doomsday Excruciator, which is a 6-mana 6/6 demon. If it was cast, each player exiles all the bottom 6 of their cards face down. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card. I want to play this as a wombo combo, maybe mono black, but I think we might just play like a blue-black shell with Jace. And we're just going to cast this and then mill them for 15 and see if we win. But not sure on that yet. We'll come back to that idea later on. Did I see Eldrazi Temple is coming? I did. I was looking at spoilers and talking with the other guys about leaks and stuff today. We'll see if that stays in. We'll see what we get in Historic, right? Because we also have Ancient Tomb, right? So, Udin's Labyrinth, Eldrazi Temple, and Ancient Tomb is, like, insane. There's no way they let those all in Historic. Timeless, sure, but even then, I mean, Simic Eldrazi is pretty good right now. And if they have Eldrazi Temple, that seems kind of gnarly, doesn't it? We'll see. Sorry, if you're not into Edge of Eternity spoilers, please click off now, because I will discuss them a little bit. The card I'm super pumped for is, actually there's a few. Number one is Frenzied Ballad. You know me, we've been playing a lot of Greeny Weenie, and this guy seems real good with Aspect of Hydra. So, can't really wait to play that guy. Sunset Saboteur seems interesting in a mono black black drawback. As in, we like, I'm not sure exactly, but something that like curves like Spiteful Hexmage plus Ornithopter into Sunset Saboteur into Rotting Regisaur just seems kind of gross. I like Emissary Escort a lot. In my brain, it's kind of like Eldrazi Mimic, but it's just like a 2-drop that you can probably dump pretty fast and then just play an affinity creature, and it's just like a 7/4. What else? There's a lot of other cool stuff. The Warp cards I'm pretty excited for. We saw the Endstone. I wasn't like super impressed by that for 7 mana. I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy, but I'm real hyped for a Lobster Citizen. Heck yeah. And then I think the only, I mean, I got to sit down and look at them. I've just been whatever, looking as we go. But the 3 mana enchantment that when you enchant something, it deals damage equal to its power. Where is that? Do we know? Is it in the leaks? It might be. This guy. Pain for All. This card's like nutty in Storm Herald, right? Or is it just like, because right now Storm Herald plays Colossification plus Burning Anger, but now you don't even need to tap your creature. And if you like hit like the +7/+7 and 2 Pain for Alls, that kills them too. So you only, like, I don't know, a lot of redundancy. I think this will be kind of hot. Plus, you can put it on Streaming Nemesis, which is kind of hot, too. But, anyways, yeah, we'll talk about more of those as we go. But that and a bigger Urza on light pause. Exactly, right? That thing's gotta be fun. But anyways, we will start our first league. 5 matches with Blue-Green Minstrel combo. As you can see from our previous streams, Plum doesn't play a whole lot of Pioneer. Or is he good at Magic? So please don't hate me. But we're going to try out this deck, see what we like, see what we don't, see what we can maybe plan for in the future. And then maybe we'll brew some Doomsday. But I don't know. This set so far feels very fresh. Is that the word I'm looking for? Exciting. Like the mechanics are cool. Kind of more unique with like spacecrafts and stuff. It seems relatively like good power level. I haven't seen like anything crazy, but I'm feeling it. But yeah, oh yeah, that big, I'm sorry, Frozen, I'm a little behind. That big, what is it, a robot? Ooh, chat. We're not hitting the lands here, chat. That robot, it's just like a 9/9, right? Break them? They're what? Station works with charge counters. Ooh, that was a fantastic draw, chat. So obviously, like, you can proliferate stuff. What is the, what's his name? Vorinclex? Doesn't he double counters of some sort? We're gonna Thassa's Oracle now for 3, just to try and find another. Yeah, okay, I'll take another reef on top. What's the one that doubles counters? Is that only for creatures? If you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, put that twice that many of each of those kinds of counters instead. So Vorinclex, I mean, that's 6 mana. It doesn't really speed much up, but it is interesting. For sure, Z. Judge's Familiar is a good pickup there, but we'll see if we hit a land. If not, we're just gonna jam another reef. This deck's popular right now, right? The Yuna Saga list. What else doubles counters? I don't even know. Doubling Season. Coco is pretty good, but not really what we wanted there. We'll hit. Okay, we'll take Glass Pool Mimic. Pass back. We'll see if we can just hit a Master of Waves with 10 Reef triggers. Opponent found a Overlord, which is not good for us. Is that his only thing besides another Yuna? Yeah. Alright, so he gets to kill a Risen Reef if he wants. Oracle drops our Devotion. Good news is we have Pro Red on Master of Waves, which is pretty hot right now. So we're still going to play this and get 5 triggers. And then hopefully we can just pull ahead of him by a lot off of these lands. That was pretty good. We're going to swing for 1 in the air. Opponent does get to start topping boiler. Which is kind of gross. You can also flip Joshua. He's gonna Dredger's Insight first. He also might just flash back Esper Origins here. It's tough because, I mean, we can kill his boiler, but then it just comes back with Yuna. So we're probably better off just killing the Joshua. Deals 4 to our Reef, which we knew was coming. We'll block here. And then we'll just take whatever. Opponent also could have sworn with Goblin, made a treasure, and then Reflection of TT to copy Overlord there. And swung twice, but that ain't up to us, chat. Let's just Coco here and see what we get. Wandering Minstrel is great. We can Merfolk and hit this. That's fine. We can play this, and then we can Risen Reef again. And name this on Merfolk. We'll swing for 1. Opponent does get to deal quite a bit here to our creatures. And then next turn, everything gets +2/+2 and trample. So no matter what, we probably have to fire off another Master of Waves. We're definitely going to bring him back to nature. And Stews. Disdainful Stroke's probably not great, but it does counter Yuna. Torch the Tower, our Reef. He gets a FOMO, and he does have all the types in there. Did he hit any other enchantment creatures so far besides FOMO? No. Chat, we might just get overwhelmed by boilers here. I'd probably just hit something that lowers my devotion. Wandering Minstrel is a good choice too. Do we just want to take 10? Probably. So just swipe out our Devotioners. Chat, it's not looking great. We can Thoracle Master of Waves, but everything gets trampled next turn, which is hard. Like, we can Thoracle, Master. But I think we're going to go to game 2. Let's bring our back to natures. Kind of want to bring in 2 strokes. I think we're going to bring in the Scoozes. Not really in love with Judge's Familiar here. Can probably cut one borrower and a couple minstrels, so we'll drop 2 tricksters. We know he has Torch the Tower. I don't know if Harbinger's that good here. It's not better than Trickster, right? Not really. How many creatures is that? 31. Minus that, so we're still playing 27 hits off of Coco. I think that's fine. We'll see how it goes. Back to Nature should be great against them, we hope. But chat, I'm not really feeling the vibes here. We need something different on the music. How about some lush beats? Ooh. Sand's not the worst. Could always save Mockingbird for something too. We're gonna lead on Sanctum into starting town here. But do people still play mice in best of 3? I would assume so. We're gonna play Bird out right away. He starts with a Surveillance. We find Tavern of Souls. We'll name Merfolk, swing for 1. Plays Llanowar Elves off a shock. I think we're gonna copy his elf. Swing for 1. Hopefully he took out Torch the Towers, but we'll see. Obviously not. Just gonna snipe my Risen Reefs, chat. Question is it worth it to just jam a Master Waves for 2 and start going to Pound Town or what? Probably not. He does have Yuna next turn if he wants it. So I think we're just gonna hold up Stroke and then next turn Risen Reef and whatever. Disdainful Stroke's good there. Let's cast Reef. Second Master Waves is pretty good. We'll swing for 1. I mean, if he has another Boiler or a Yuna, kind of sucks. FOMO's fine. Cool. So let's go Master here. 3 on that. We get to go way ahead on lands. We'll swing for 1. And then next turn, we're probably just going to double Master Waves off of Glasspool Mimic. Doesn't even matter if he brings back anything. He can snipe our Risen Reef, and then I feel like this Overlord's not played very much, you know? Alright, let's go Master, Trigger, Land, Master, Trigger. We're going to swing all. I know he has Yuna to block, but let's just see if we can... I mean, we have 7 more. Interesting he didn't trade the Llanowar Elves out. Now he could hit a... He has a Summon Knight, right? So he does get a bunch of Knights next turn. However, we have another Master of Waves through Glasspool Mimic, which I'm hoping is enough. Should we swing with just those? We're gonna swing with all these too. Math is for blockers, chat. We don't do math. Okay, good. I kind of don't hate Thassa, but I don't think we need it. So we're just gonna run it back the same way we did. Anywho, guys, Edge of Eternity is a cool looking set. I will say that. There's a lot of fun stuff going on here. Space-time anomaly. Even the commons and uncommons are cool. Like a, you know, gain 2, Tapestry Warden's pretty sweet. Timeline Caller's pretty cool. The Sand's pretty cool. We don't have a Scooz or a anything else, but that's okay. Turn 1, Mock the Bird. Atticus Finch. He goes Insight. We're gonna drop a Minstrel. He does discard one of those. Is it 4 mana or 3 mana to get back a... Okay, that was a very good draw for us. We have 4 lands. Let me turn the music down just a little bit, chat. Alright, opponent's on second. Dredger's Insight. We'd like to find a Risen Reef. I don't think we will, but that's okay. We're going to play this Glasspool Mimic into another bird on that, and then we're going to swing for 2. Our goal is to probably just hit Coco next turn into a Waves. But we might want to do that right away so we can hopefully have something untapped and we hit a Scooz and then we can eat something. Is preferable. Wow, opponent just going off with these Dredger's Insights, huh? He does find a Boiler. And he has a FOMO going right now. He brings back Boiler. Cool. No swing from him. We do find a Scooz, which I think I want to jam right now. Does he have other enchantments? No, we'll just take his FOMO. I don't really care if he's gaining life. We'll swing for 1. That at least gives him something to swing at with that Overlord. Not swing at, but target with Overlord. This is 4 mana? Yeah. Plays a Fable instead. Does he have a land? No, he does not. Very good for us. Let's just jam our Coco. We find Glasspool plus Thoracool. Let's just copy another Scooz. And then find a Reef. Seems pretty good to me. We'll swing. We want to keep that up. We'll swing with these. We'll hold up Stroke and Screws activations. I'm feeling pretty good here. It's gonna suck if he finds a Voice of Victory, so we can't counter. Is he just gonna hard cast this? What are these on? Nightmare? I don't think he knows that Overlord is a avatar and not a nightmare. But this is a nightmare. He's gonna swing. Interesting. We're gonna triple block. Just to kill it. He gets rid of Screws. Cool. We can get Risen Reef going. Oh, I didn't need to do that, but we're just gonna jam straight into Master of Waves. Yeah, GG. Ooh, Buzzard back to nature off the top. Chat! Deck is fire! Opponent's deck is sweet. I love these. I've seen these a couple times while I was messing with this deck earlier. Yuna is really cool. Especially with Fable as your sort of glue. I'm impressed. I like it. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not historic. This is Pioneer, chat. You thought we were playing historic. You silly geese. Ooh, Elspeth Stormslayer. Hot. What is this? Play 25 games of Timeless. Oh. I don't really feel like doing that right now. Alright, let's go on to match number 2. Decent showing for match number 1. Oh, it's a quiet night tonight, chat. It's a Tuesday for sure. Chat, I'm having a plant sale this week. Are you hyped? Are you freaking hyped, chat? If you don't know, I'm a big gardener, and I grow a lot of exotic fruits and stuff. Like horned melon and dragon fruit and guava and pomegranate. Maybe you shouldn't have kept this hand. We're gonna get Thoughtseized. If he takes our Mimic, we're kind of in the bone zone. But that's okay. So you're gonna take my Mimic? Don't do that. Takes my Thoracle, which is better than anything else. Two mana. We do find this. Let's play Wandering Minstrel. I assume it's gonna eat something. Nowhere to run. Opponent is mono black. So we'll definitely Graveyard Trespasser. You got it, Super Chief. Mockingbird's not very good. This is tough, chat. We're just gonna eat the 4. Take the 1 off the drain. Go to 12, flash in, Trickster, end of turn. We'd love to find a land off the top here, chat. I will decline. Not what we wanted to see. We'll play another Trickster here. Pass back. Pass it back, chat. Opponent is on black-green. Rock. Murderous Rider. Chat, we're gonna do a game 2. We can't. He's on 5 lands. We're on 2. What are we? Chat, I don't know what's in this format. Is he just like legit green black rock with like children and stuff? Like, I think I want Thassa, Stroke, and maybe a couple Harbingers. Could probably go down one of those. I feel like Tricksters. No, we want to make him play on his turn a little bit more. Bar was probably fine. I could probably go down a bird. We could probably go down a Thoracle. We can probably cut one Stroke, actually. Just bring in the extra Harbingers. Let's try something like that. Oh. Okay, let's go. Wow, this is the exact opposite, chat. Look at all these cards we can play. I'm into it. Let's try it out. We're moving, we're grooving. We're gonna counter his Thoughtseize. Keep our one glass pool mimic, chat. You think he plays Aetherborn? No, chat, he stole my glass pool mimic. You hate to see it. Ooh, Coco is good. We're in Coco his turn. Does he just jam a Shieldred? Heck yeah. Ooh. Yes, please. Give me double Risen Reef. That's what we like to see, chat. Oh, this is what we like to see. Give me 3 more. Ooh, and a Thassa? Very cool. His upkeep, we're going to flash in a Merfolk Trickster. And turn that off for a turn. Also play this Thassa. He might, well, he has a 4-hand Unholy Annex. Okay, so he's just green-black demons. With no demon. Okay. Yeah, let's draw. I think I want to besiege you his Unholy Annex. And then I think we're gonna Thoracle and Thassa. Play land. Maybe we'll drop a Judge's Familiar too, and then we'll Thoracle. Put something good onto play. Master of Waves. Alright, we have, we'll see if he plays board waves of some sort. Ritual of Soot is obviously good here. As is Meat Hook Massacre. You go for the throats are Trickster. Into it. And then nothing. Cool. So let's draw. We're not do we want to just go all in here? No. Let's just Master Waves. We're gonna hold on to the Trickster for now. We get 24 triggers, which is hot as fuck, chat. Minstrel's good. Risen Reef's good. Coco's good. A lot of Cocos, chat. Look at all these lands we're playing. Jeez Louise. Sure. Sure. Let's name Merfolk. Do we have double lands up? We do. Let's just borrow his Shieldred. He's at what, 18? Let's just like reset him. We're gonna Trickster his Aetherborn. And then we can play this. We're gonna swing with these two. Take him down to 12. Let's get rid of a Trickster, one Minstrel, a Bird, a Familiar, one Coco, and maybe one Harbinger. We have, how many Thoracles left? 2. He Shieldreds into a Liliana. Makes us sack a creature. I'll sack my whatever. Alright. Let's play our Minstrel. Ooh, we did a Scry chat. Pretty gnarly. We don't need a land. You can draw whatever. Cool. Okay, GG. Up a game. The worst through the breach. Is that the one that deals damage? Maybe. I know what you're talking about. Do we have an official picture of it? No. It deals damage when it enters and then sacrifice into turn? Maybe there's no picture in Discord. Oh, terminal velocity. Artifact or creature card. That permanent gains haste. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, it deals damage equal to its mana value. Each creature. I mean, a board wipe stapled to your whatever's pretty good, to be honest. I mean, in Standard, I could see some fun stuff. Gains haste? What is there in Standard to, like, throw at people's faces? Is Vaultborn Tyrant still in Standard? Or no? Vaultborn, okay. I mean, Vaultborn's pretty good. We're gonna play this Trickster, see if he kills it. He does not. We're gonna play into Risen Reef. Find another Reef, which is sweet for us. I mean, there's Bahamut, right? I think we have a curve here that's just gonna put us so far ahead, we're gonna be golden. We don't really care about a Phyrexian Obliterator, which is funny. If he wants to jam a Shieldred too, go for it. Hit him with an ice. My hand's just straight gas. Yeah, Shieldred, do it. I mean, we can... Should we just double bounce his hand? Why not? And just, like, smack him for a whole bunch? Fuck yeah. Put him to 2. Play lands. And, you know, he's dead. Unless he has Ritual. Yeah, he does. Okay, okay. I like it. Let's grow Minstrel into another Coco. Risen Reef plus Judge's Familiar. Put a land on the field. We'll copy this. See if he has another one. He's dead in the air to double Judge's Familiar. He could still deadly cover up a again, right? Oh no, I'm sorry, that's 5 mana. He has to have ritual here. Or Shieldred plus a draw spell. Okay, good game. Not too shabby, chat. We are 2-0. Kind of wrecking people. Is there any other... I mean, Bahamut's pretty good. Bahamut's what, a 9/9? And you get to blow up a permanent? Is it when it dies or when it leaves the battlefield? Interesting. Is there anything we have that bounces itself? Because, like, you could just play, like, a hasty... Well, I don't know. Depends. But you're paying 6 mana to cheat something in. But then it's a 6 mana board wipe and it leaves you with a creature. If you have something that bounces itself. Chat, we're gonna crack a pack. Are you in? Are you in or out? We're cracking packs left and right. Chat, I need something else. I'm not feeling it. What is New York City vibe? Oh! I'm into it. Alright, on to match number 3. Not doing too shabby here, chat. Off to a decent start. What else is looking fun? I didn't look at these. So artifact control, are these just the, oh no, they're different. Create a token that's art enchanted except it's legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. 12+. This one is draw cards. What's this one? Sack a land, you get a 2/2 robot, and then everything gets +1/+0 in haste. So we get Tolarian Academy, Gaia's Cradle, and then some interesting ones. No Sarah's Sanctum. A little slow, but we do have Borrower to try and get us from turn 2 to 3 here. Opponent is on a Kumano, which is fine. This Master Waves is going to be nice against a red list. Soul Starter Mage. We're just going to bounce this back to his hand and chill for a second. We're just going to play a Brazen Borrower. See if he wants to spend a burn spell on it. He might not. But if he doesn't, we get at least 3 elementals. Okay, he does. That's good for us. Nice. We found a Besiju. Cool. Let's just play Master of Waves. Has Pro Red, which is great. And then we can probably mimic it next turn. Pro Red's pretty good. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Oh, even better. So let's Trickster. Turn this off, and then let's tap this, and we'll copy our Master Waves. I think these Master Waves are gonna be the key, chat. What else are people playing? Chain to... Ooh, chat. He is playing Chain to the Rocks. Does he have another one? No. I'll trade out his Soulstar Mage if he'd like, but... Ooh. Oh, no. Let's just play another Master. Nice. Okay. We saw Chain. We saw Etchings. I actually kind of want to bring in Back to Nature. I think it's going to hit enough that it's going to be useful. Minstrel's probably out. We could maybe leave one in, but I think I'd rather just have Harbinger of the Tides. I mean, maybe Thassa's worth it, but I think we're not necessarily going for a wombo combo. We're just going to try and... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I did not cut... I was going to cut some Mockingbirds. Chat, we went with 62 cards. Ripperino. Chat, did I start late? I think I did. We're almost at an hour and we're only in match 3. Yeah, this hand's sweet. Hopefully we can use Thoracle to find a land if we need to. Kumano is turn 1, which is fine. We do find our lands. I wanted to cut these Mockingbirds, but that's all right. Let's see if he plays a Hasty Boy. Being on the draw might really mess us up here, chat. But we'll see. Second Kumano. He's trying to maximize mana. I might have waited for that one, but that's okay. Let's just Thoracle here as a blocker. Back to Nature's okay. We don't have the land for it, but we do have this Harbinger into a Master of Waves, which is hopefully enough. Invasion of Gobaton. Is he gonna take our Harbinger of Tides? No, he takes our Master Waves. Okay. I liked it. I liked it. We will chuck a bird in front of that, which is good for us. We get to drop a Harbinger, bounce this back to his hands. Chill for a turn. I messed up my lands. I shouldn't have kept the Back to Nature. I just got excited because I saw a green card. Never said I was a professional, chat. Number 15, Burger King Foot Lettuce. The last thing you want to see in your Magic deck is a Back to Nature. But it turns out that might just be what you get. Chat, why do you listen to me? We're gonna just block both of these. If he wants to pump something, go for it. Monstrous Rage me. Lightning Helix. Interesting. Cool. Give me a green source, please. That's not a green source, chat. Let's just chuck this back. Chat, we're having a tough time. I do like that we brought these in, though. But I should have mulliganed better. So this turns into a thing that gets counters on stuff, right? Each creature that attacked. So a green... Oh, it's an enchantment, right? Oh, chat. Give me a green source, please. Gaben. Gaben, give me a breeding pool. No. Why do you hate me? Chat, let's draw game 3. Let's draw game 3. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for a green source that I messed up. Let's drop 2 Mockingbirds. Oh. Oh, chat. I look beefy today. Chat, I have 3 notices. I don't know what that means. We're on the play. Give me some good... Oh, heck yeah. Look at these. We can Thoracle to find our land into a... Oh my gosh, it's going to be great, chat. You guys are going to love it. We get Back to Nature. This card's kind of nutty. I played with this in Standard. M15. I remember that. Alright, let's find another land with the Thoracle. Make ourselves a nice little blocker. We'll take a starting town. Boom, boom, boom. Soulstar Mage, you got it, Super Chief. We do have to take one off of that, but we get a land. No. Okay. Means we'll probably have to play second Thoracle to get our Master of Waves going. Ren's Resolve, you got it, Super Chief. He finds another one, plus a Helix. Does he have a 1-mana spell? Or do I get to block and move on? No, he does not. Good for me. Let's Familiar into take 2 plus that. Give me another land, please. No attacks. We can at least tax his Helix if he wants to kill a Reef. But we do get Master of Waves next turn. Honestly, I think I'm just going to block to here. If he wants to just snipe it, I'm all for it. He's going to Helix the other one. Resolves. Interesting. Then what? Painter Studio? Alright. So, this should kind of just seal it up, right? Master Waves plus Back to Nature backup. Put ourselves, hopefully, ahead on lands? No. Wow. Okay. We're just going to smack him. If he has Chain to the Rocks, we're in a great spot. We also have Wandering Minstrel next turn. Velkmira Protector's Shield. Freaking gnarly, brother. Let's play Minstrel. And I think I want to just copy Risen Reef. Wow. There's no point in me attacking there, right? We'll swing with all these, though. I didn't have to attack with Judge's Familiar. It's about sending a message, chat. Let's discard a Harbinger. Reckless Impulse is fine. He finds a chain, plus a Kumano. So we're gonna make this guy's day with our Back to Nature. Chat, this is gonna be freaking sweet, dude. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Look at all these cards. Oh, yeah! Heck yeah! Play the enchantments. Play the enchantments. We'll hit him with a GG. We're gonna Back to Nature him. Nice. Alright. Can we go off here? I think we can. Yeah, that's plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-ba-bow. Keep drawing cards. Thank you, yeah. What are we at? 17? Alright. Let's just Master Waves again. Alright, that should be enough. And then we can Thoracle for the win. Where's our Thoracle? Do we have enough? Yeah. Good game, sir. Wow. Let's grab a Harbinger. Nice. Thought we, wow. Chat, Back to the Nature is so good. Like, just incidental that he happens to be playing all those enchantment creatures. Or, not enchantment creatures, but Chain to the Rocks, The Room, Kamano. Freaking Nutter Butters, dude. Alright, we got 2 more matches. Off to a good start. Like I said before, even if we lose the next 2, that's, you know, 60% win rate. Not too shabby for a little brewski going on right now. I'm freaking vibing right now, chat. I also ate so many mashed potatoes while I started stream, just to let you all know. And I hope you feel proud of me. Sure. We have a turn 1 play, turn 2 interaction, reef, and then... Oh, heck yeah. This is our real test. We're going to copy his Heartfire Hero. I don't think, I mean, this style of mono red, I don't think we do very good, chat. We're definitely gonna bring in our Harbingers. We're just gonna bounce this to his hand. Nice. Let's play our starting town into our Risen Reef. We do find a Trickster, which is great. We'll see if he just replays here. But we might have slowed him down enough to just chill. Find another Trickster. So let's just name Merfolk and pass. Hopefully we can get this Heartfire tapped down. And then this Master Waves will seal the deal. What are we doing here? I'd like to... Alright, we're going to flash this in response. And then we're going to Master Waves. And just give ourselves a bajillion triggers. Does kind of hurt with Sunspine links there. But we do know he is mono red and he's trying to go a little bit bigger than normal. Hello? Did he just concede? Chat, he doesn't want to face us. Okay, we're going to take that as a 4-0. And let's go into our last match. Not too shabby. We can do it. But we'll at least go 4-1 here. Oh, chat, I am tired, dude. Tired. It's clobbering time. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm excited for the new Fantastic Four movie. I don't know about you. It just looks so good. Chaz, our opponent here? If they're not here for this one, we'll jam into another one. I also saw someone playing a was it Brewer's Kitchen? They were playing a fun deck. I was also thinking, if you have Urza and then you Kami of Transmutation a Shrieking Drake to make it an artifact, you can just cast Shrieking Drake infinitely in blue-white. And you might say, why would I want to do that? And the answer is, I don't know. This sounds a little slow, but we'll try it. At least we can Mocking Siddhartha's Aid. Cool. That was a great top deck on our part. Do we even have Artifact Tate? No. Ingenious Smith, you got it, Super Chief. I think we're just gonna blow up his Besiju. No, we're not really threatened yet. And he's green-white. We can chill for a second. See if he plays the doll. Does he find a hammer? He does. I don't think I really... I think I am okay with just taking the hit. Yeah. Do your thing. Okay, alright. Do your thing. You got it. I'll go down to 8. Now, do we want to just besiege you, or do we want to just reef and hold up 2 lockers? Or just chill. We could block with a Mockingbird. Unless he's playing, like, Brave the Elements or something. I'd love to get a little Master Waves off the rip here, chat. That'd be real nice. Alright, he's playing Skrelv. Portable hole on what? The bird? No, the Minstrel. Interesting. Go to 5. That's not a Master Waves, chat. I mean, we're gonna have to block the Split Skin and the Smith. We have 3 lands in hand. Not great. Into Gearhawk? Yeah, we'll concede. Alright, so he's just green-white Gearhawk. Let's bring in the Strokes. Let's bring in the Harbingers. And maybe 1 Thassa. Judge's Familiar's not good here. Minstrel's not great. Thoracle, we probably don't need all of. I want to keep those. I want to keep the Masters in. Probably drop 1. Let's drop 1 Trickster. Alright. Let's go into game 2 here. Yeah, sure. Hand's not bad. We have Borrower for whatever he jams. Stroke if we can stay up with him. We can play Mimic on 1 into a Town plus Minstrel on 2. Turn 1 Pathway into Mystic. Cool. We'll go Minstrel. We're gonna try and keep the Mimic in hand. Turn 2, what do we got? Start as aid. You got it, Super Chief. Second elf is interesting. Maybe it doesn't have artifact in hand yet. We find a stroke. It's good for us. We'll just pass back. Mirage. We'll stroke the Deerhawk. You can stroke my Deerhawk anytime, you know what I'm saying? We find a Coco, which is also quite hot. So let's see what he jams here. He can no longer cast anything. If he wants to bring in a hammer, we'll see what he does. We'll bounce this one. Chat, do you imagine if he had another hammer? It'd be incredible. We can Harbinger his Elvish Mystic. And then play a land into nothing. We can borrower him. End of his turn, and then Coco. He plays an elf. We're just trying to get some blockers here. Sigarda's Aid, yeah. Okay, cool. Is that all you got? Nice. We'll play borrower. We'll Coco here. Find a Thassa, which is pretty hot. Yeah, okay. Having an unkillable blocker is pretty good, chat. What did we see that game? Deerhawk didn't really do anything. Stroke felt good there. Yeah, I think we just run it back. We could run back to nature, but we haven't seen anything besides Sigarda's Aid. So, we'll just run it how it is. Going to game 3 here. Yeah, sure. We'll try it out, chat. Turn 1, Sigarda's Aid. You got it. We'll go turn 1, Glass Pool. It's better than a turn 1 creature into Sigarda's Aid plus Vaults. Smith is cool. Do we just want a Thoracle next turn? Maybe. Yeah, let's just see if we can find something here. I'll take a Reef. Kind of sucks that he puts us in a spot where we have to block all the time. If he has, like, because he could have double hammer. Not anymore, but you get what I mean. If he just has double hammer in a land, that would make me cry, chat. But Harbinger at least bounces that back to his hand, gives us a whole extra turn. He does put us down to 8. But this at least gives us a Master of Waves next turn. Or we could just Coco. We'll see. But I think making 3 off of this will be better. So now he has a second whatever. Plays Strel, Defector Might. That's not good for us at all, chat. We kind of have to do what? Are we just dead? We have to find something off this Coco that does something. but I think we're just dead. So you give Ingenious Smith Pearl Blue and then just swing. Ripper. Oh no, it's just can't be blocked, right? Oh no, it's just Hexproof from blue. Why did I thinking it was something else? I don't know. Yeah, we're fine. I think I'm too used to playing Giver of Runes. Oh no, I'm wrong. Hexproof from blue makes it unblockable, huh? Or am I wrong? Chat, what's is it can't be blocked? What does Skrelv do? Can't be blocked by a creature of that color. Okay. Yeah, Ripperino. That Skrelv got us. Alright, chat. 4-1 with Minstrel Devotion. That was pretty hot, I must say. Felt pretty good. Sideboard could probably use a little work. I just based it on an older Simic Devotion list. But overall, pretty fire. You could probably cut a Minstrel or two and maybe play a little bit more interaction, whether it's like unable to stream or I don't even know. Whatever other mono blue. You could play a Gadwick, you could play a couple other things, but you're probably fine with just one Minstrel off of there. Go down to 3, maybe even 2. Up a land and then do whatever. Sideboard, as you saw, even not just against that, but earlier, we don't really have anything artifact based. Back to Nature was freaking nutty. Screws felt pretty good. I don't know if you really need Skylashers. This card doesn't seem very good. Thassa was kind of sweet. But you could probably cut a Screws, the Skylashers, maybe a Harbinger, and then play whatever kind of green hate Tear Asunder or whatever you want Pioneer-wise. But anywho, I like it. It was fun. Performed pretty well. 4-1, not too shabby. Let me update that. Nice. And then the question is, what do we want to do now, chat? What do we want to do? This was the same thing in Timeless that I was just messing with, because I wanted to see if we could go a turn sooner with Chrome Mox and also play Harbinger of the Seas since we're jamming other merfolky things, but don't worry about that, chat. We don't need that. How close are we to plat? Or diamond, I should say. Not too bad. What else did I have? We do have... I don't think we want to play Minstrel Plague on Gates. This looks a little too crazy. It most certainly is too crazy. So, I wanted to see if we could jam... Actually, there's a couple things here. This is the first one. Let me... Do I just want to text file it? Yes. Do I have all these cards is the question. What is this called? What do we not have? We do not have Chulane. The question is, do I want to craft a Chulane? Doesn't really feel like I do. You know what we can play, though? Plagon. This is a deck from Brewer's Kitchen, which, from what I can tell, is just an Urza deck that just wants to play Shrieking Drake over and over. which is kind of cool. I'm kind of into it. You get to make a bunch of foods, and the foods Paragon took. Lonus, steal their things. Delany doubles all your cards. I mean, this is kind of sweet. We could mess with that. Or we can brew Excruciator. But I need to do some research on that one, because I want to see if anyone else has done something like that. So maybe we'll play this deck first, just in best of one, and then we'll jam it. Urza Drake version 1.0. Again, this is from Brewer's Kitchen. I don't know if he has... I think that's a YouTube channel. I'm not sure. I apologize, Mr. Brewer's Kitchen, if it is. But we are going to switch back to Historic. Let me update a couple things. This one, we are on Urza Drake. We are 0 and 0, and we are in Historic. Best of 1. And then, I'm sorry, chat. Let me also just throw Minstrel combo. You can't do that if oh no, chat, I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. You thought I was smart. I'm not. This is our best of 3 version. So let me throw that on there if you want the sideboard. Oh, it is not a timeless deck. Sorry, chat, for a little pause. You can go get your snacks if you want. Okay, cool. This is Urza Drake. This is Historic. This is Brewer's Kitchen. All right, let's play this deck. And then while we're messing around with this, we'll play it in best of 1 for now. Let me look up some Excruciator stuff. See what people are jamming. For the most part, I think it's just like, I don't even know if we want to build it. But I think you just kind of play cards until you kill them. You know? As with most decks. This thing is pretty cool. We can go... We can do a bunch of stuff here, actually. I mean, this is popular in Standard right now, right? Where you just jam. What does Oil Deep Deerhawk do? Is that Flash? No. 4/4 lifelink. You may choose a card. Okay, so just Vendilion clicks, but it's a 4/4 with Ward and lifelink. That's pretty good. We could play like Archmage's Charm. Someone plays turn 1 Fountain of Renewal. I'm into it. Deadly Cover Up. Ditches commands. Are people doing anything else with this or nah? Do we want to Innkeeper into Lonus? Probably. We can, I don't know what's in this deck. We can probably go Finale for a Samwise. Yeah. Forsaken Monument. Opponent has Ugin up. Kind of sucks for us. Let's do this for 2. Grab a Samwise Gamgee. Trigger. We'll just smack for 2. We'll probably get annihilated next turn, but hey. It's the way she goes, chat. Interesting. Do find a white source here. I kind of want to blow up his Forsaken Monument. If we hit Labyrinth, he's just going to bring it back. They're ready for Eldrazi Temple. Heck yeah, they are, Frozen. Am I ready for Eldrazi Temple is the real question. And the answer is no. We're just going to draw a card off this clue. Delny is pretty good, but I think we'll just swing. Opponent has a, what? Kozilek's Command here? Chat, is there a card that mills... Oh, he has Udin's Binding. Is there a card that mills the opponent in black? Like mono black. I don't know. We could play Altar of the Brood. We're gonna play Hedron Archive. Interesting. Into Mind Stone. He has his Udin back, so he has 4, 5, 6. He has plenty of mana. Don't think we can beat an Udin, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. We can... What can we do? We can... White, Delny. We can try and get our own Udin. We might be able to. You with me, chat? You think we can do it? I think we can do it. Let's get our own Udin. We're gonna spin into something gnarly. Except, when he casts his Udin, he gets the Udin's Binding. You know what I'm saying, dude? Oh, it returns double. That's no fun. Actually, it is kind of fun. We want to bounce that to our hand and give me the Innkeeper back. Look at this. We get to save a bunch of our stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, chat. Give me an Udin. I just want an Udin. Let me spin it. Give me something. Dang it. I'll take a Null Drifter. Got that Annihilator, boy. Alright, so he gets his Null Drifter back. And then he gets an Udin, and then we try, right? Yeah. Chat, we can't beat Udin. That's a rough one. We tried. We did get to see the Drake in action. Right off the rip there. But it didn't feel great. Did not feel great. Alright, let's play again. Some cute little interactions there. So are people just... Fear of infinity. Interesting. Sure. Chat, I feel like this is just... I don't really want to build this. I feel like people are already playing this. I got real excited. But people are already jamming it. No, don't steal my creatures. You meanie. That's so not cool. Very uncool of him. People are just playing. Okay, we can't do something that people are already playing, you know? We do get to make double tokens, though. This deck, I mean, this is very similar to the rectangles decks that we played. Do you not want... Do we just want to discard Urza? Kinda. I feel like I'd rather just have Peregrine Took. Peregrine Took. Peregrine Took. Because this is going to make a bunch of food. And then we get to swing for that. And then we can draw 2 cards during our next turn. Unstoppable Slasher. You got it, Super Chief. Shriek. Oh, Shriek. Okay. I see how this deck gets a little nutty. I understand now. Because now we can Drake. Do we have to choose? Okay, we do. That's annoying, chat. But we can just Samwise Gamgee again and then cast Bird of Paradise. This can be power 3 greater, right? So we're just not going to do anything. It's kind of annoying that this doubles up Samwise, or doubles up its own effect with Delny. Opponent is going to cut down our Samwise. You got it, Super Chief. Sure. Block there. And then we will draw a bunch of cards. There's a chance we wanted to just return Urza there. But I think we're fine. Let's draw Lonus into Innkeeper. Into Samwise Gamgee. Oh, chat, this does silly stuff, huh? We're doing very silly things. Because now we can bounce our Innkeeper. Can we do Infinite? I'm sure there's a combo in this deck that I'm not aware of. We'll swing for 4. Oh, yeah, never mind. Because then you play Urza and all your artifacts tap for blue, and then you can just Shrieking Drake a bajillion times. I kind of have to block here, right? Yeah. But we're going to return an Urza to our hands. And then I think we're also going to snag the other Samwise. Oh, this deck's kind of stupid, chat. I like what we're doing here. I wonder if we could do this in like a mono green version. Okay, so we can do really stupid things, right? Like we can play this. And then... Oh god, chat, you can just do so much. And then we can Innkeeper. I just like making tokens. That's the real fun here. Let's draw some cards. Do we play a land for turn? No, we didn't. I want to find an untapped land so we can play an Urza. We could have done some other stuff a different way, but we're going to play Urza here first. So now, chat, we can do super stupid stuff, right? Because we can Q... Oh, do we have to do this? Oh, God. Because now we kind of just hope that we can just keep spinning Urza, right? And then we can cast this for 0. Keep the original and just make more mana. And then do the same thing again. And we can spin again. Chat, this is kind of nutty. It's kind of nutty, chat. Because we have a Laboratory Maniac in the deck, which is how we win mainly. Let's just make a bunch of mana here, so we can spin a couple times in a row. But I mean, we can also we can do this for 16. Hello? Can't even click. We can steal something from him, like a Liliana Dreadhorde General. And then we can make a zombie. We don't even have to make him sack anything. We just gain a bunch of life. And then we can keep spinning. Give me something relevant. There's our lab man. Spin again. Chat, I like this game. Play another Urza. Keep the original. Make some tokens. Oh wow. Chat, we're really doing stuff here. We're really playing the game. This is how Richard Garfield intended it. Oh, no. I want to tap that one. Okay, we kind of want to just get to a place where we can, I mean, we have 34 cards in our deck, so we gotta just start drawing some cards. We do get double Delny triggers there, which is hot as frick. And we can just, like, Peregrine Took. Chad, this is silly. We might time ourselves out, but I see what the appeal is here. Let's shuffle. Exile the top card. Ooh, let's do it again. Ooh. Do we have enough to just finale for a whole bunch and kill him? We do. We can kill him with what? Do we have enough? No, we only have 2 untapped creatures. this is ridiculous, chat. Oh, chat, look at this. We can just mill ourselves now. I like this game. This makes it way easier. We're doing great, chat. We're doing really well. This is the longest, whatever. How many tries we got? 11? Oh, chat, we got this. We got this easy peasy, chat. We do have to mill ourselves at some point. I'm sorry, draw our card when we get there. Okay, and then we just do this. And we do it again. How many tries we got? 4. And we got plenty of food to do it with. I like this game, chat. I did try auto tapping and it didn't do it when I did it, but we made it there. Woo! That was fun. That's a lot of clicking. I will say it is a lot of clicking. Maybe it was just weird, so we'll try auto tapper again, but that was pretty sweet. I will say that. Let's do it again. I'm into it. I'm here for it. I am here for it, chat. We actually haven't played a deck with Urza yet, I don't think. So this is exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah, we like this hand too. Turn 3 Urza. Okay. Bye, opponent. It was nice knowing you. We're gonna count that as 2 and 1. We're doing great. Gotcha. We'll see. Oh yeah. Shrieking Drake plus Delny is a bit of a nombo. But with Lonus, Urza, and Shrieking Drake, you have infinite clues. Right? You play the Drake, you bounce it back to your hand, you make a clue. The clue taps for blue with Urza, so you can recast Shrieking Drake. And then you can just eat their whole library, I guess. And just pick out whatever you want from it. We'll probably jam a Samwise turn 2 here. I'm vibing right now, chat. I'm into it. Ooh, let's play Hushwood. Let's throw Innkeeper into another Samwise. Opponent is on. Maybe he's on. What's that card? Istir Iron Eater, or whatever it's called. And the cranial plating at home. Not that one. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, cranial ram. That one. That's fun. Well, Paradin took into a whatever. I like cranial ram. Oni Call Anvil's cool too. Sacks the Bobble to Deadly Dispute. Make a 1/1. Is he playing Sword of the Meek? We'll see. Galvanic Blast. You got it. Trade that out. Another Peregrine took. Let's play Delny. Gain some life. Pass back. And surprised he didn't sack that just for the sake of dealing some damage to me. What do we do? We can finale for another Samwise, or we can just get a Lonus. I think we'll just grab a Samwise. Gain 2. Play lands. Pass back. And then Peregrine took. Can help us out next turn. Vault Scourge is a good one. Vault Scourge just Cranial Ram is pretty hot. Do we want to just chuck this in keeper? I think so. I'm vibing right now, chat. I like opponent's deck. He drew some straight gas, I must say. I don't think we're gonna beat a Vault Scourge with a Ram, right? No way. Damn. Yeah, problem is we have no interaction. We're just going all in. And so, the legendaries are good. Problem is that they don't do much by themselves. So in a deck like that, where they can just pick off the important pieces pretty quick, we're kind of just stuck spinning our wheels. But that's okay. That's why we're playing. We're just jamming. Probably just want to set up for Urza on turn 3 here. Maybe not, actually. We might be better off with, well, we'll see. We might be better off with just a Delny. No, what's Urza? And then we can play Shrieking Drake if we want. But I don't think we want to. We'll Lonus plus... Oh, we just have infinite combo next turn, right? Yeah. That's hot. What does it do? It just makes an infinitely... Oh, wow. Okay, we got a lot going on. So we can Lonus... Cast Shriek. So we have infinite life and infinite clues. So if we QQ... No, it does not. We have to manually hit this. That's okay. Oh, okay. There we go. You're right, Frozen. Okay, he concedes. So it doesn't work if you QQ, it doesn't add anything, but if you go and you don't have a blue source open, it will. Cool. Nice little combo there. Can you make this more redundant? Like, can you just... Oh, no, because you need blue mana. Because you could play, like, Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. And then Samwise plus... That's still too many cards. It's like the same thing. Interesting. Interesting. Chat, my head hurts, dude. Ow. What do we got? Yeah, sure. We don't want to play Drake. Soul Warden is annoying. That's even more annoying. Finale's fine. Let's Innkeeper. Into a Saren Steel Seeker. We don't want a halfling. I wouldn't mind just another lands. Opponent has Ocelot Pride. So we're gonna have to win through. Well, we don't have to. We could win through Finale of Devastation, but Labman's probably easier. Could you play Ominous? Yeah, you could play Ominous Traveler, right? This is a Brewer's Kitchen deck, like I said. But it's certainly interesting. I guess my question is this better than, like, oh shoot, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Shrieking Drake. Let's play Delny. Chat, we need another land. So I can do a Finale for Alonus again. That lay down arms was very clutch for opponent. We're just gonna take 5. Or 6, I should say. Go to 18. Opponent makes a bunch of things. Blah, blah, blah. Give me a land, please. That's not a land, chat. It's close. But not really. Can we find one off a clue? No. Also, the problem is, even if we get going, we're going to have to sit through 27,000 triggers. Which is not my favorite thing to do, chat. Especially now that he has Pridemate, Soul Warden, and Priest. Definitely not something I want to sit here and do. But will I do it for the content? Of course I will. Probably not. We're just going to concede because I don't want to sit through. We would have finale'd for something and maybe, but probably not. I'd rather have my sanity than sit there and lose a few turns later. Hoping we draw another land. Oh. Oh yeah, look at this hand. Beautiful, chat. We love this. Turn 1, Delighted Halfling. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Little Monastery Swift Spear. Ayo. Try play my Delny? Yes, I can. Quarry Steel Cutter. I'm into it. No additional land. Also into that. Ooh. Heck yeah. Let's just play this bad boy. I like what I'm seeing here, chat. Making some big boys. Second cutter plus a what? Burn spell to Delny. Burn spell to my face. Pump spell to Swift Spear. Monstrous Rage. You got it. So even with all that, nothing too crazy here. We get to block there and trade out one of those. Actually, I think I'd rather just trade out both of those. And just go to 12. And then we can Samwise Gamgee into a Steel Seeker. And then get double... We don't need this, right? Just Finale can grab it from our graveyard. Which is good. Don't need another Delny either. We will take a Lonus. And we will play Plane so that we can crack one of these. And gain 3. Go back up to 15. Lonus is very good. And we have a steady supply of food tokens coming at us. Opponent is going to buff. Steel Cutter doesn't really do much. I think we'll throw one in front of this and then another one here. We'll take 2. He just said keep both his tokens, which kind of sucks for us, but we get to Lonus. Back up to 8. This deck feels okay. I'm not like crazy impressed at the moment. It's a cool little combo. But it just feels like the Rectangles deck that we play without Marionette Master. But maybe that's better. You get to stick to 3 colors. And you get to play Urza. Lightning Strike takes us to 5. We have to throw everything in front of the blockers. These other things don't have trample, but I'm just gonna concede, chat. Chat, I'm getting bored with this one. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't have any other brews, chat. I don't have any other brews. I'm not super impressed. Or at least I'm not having fun while I'm playing it. So let's swap a Rooney. We went, what, 3 and 4? Ew. Ew. Okay, we could play... What is this? Oh, this is a big version of the Minstrel Elementals deck. I want to play Neoform and Tifa, which felt kind of cool. What were we working on? What is this list? No, not that one. Where's the other monument list we were playing? This is Traditional Historic. This deck is hot. I know we worked on it last week, but We might come back to that. We'll see. Chat, what do you want to play? You want to just play a little Minstrel Mentals again? Kinda. We can play some Minstrel Mentals. We'll switch it up. But we're trying to just get back into the swing of things. I know I took a lot of time off, so I wasn't actually prepping for anything on stream. I never prep. Elementals. Elementals. Why is that spelled wrong? But that's okay. Chat, we don't need prep time here. Alright, yeah, I'm over the Doomsday Excruciator deck. I'm not feeling that. People are already doing it. It's not jank. We'll just jam a Minstrel here. Point is on what? Blue-white so far. Starting town into Risen Reef. Swing for 1. Be cool if we found a land off top. That works for me. We might kill our Risen Reef. He does not kill our Risen Reef. We get to pull kind of head on lands. We're going to swing all. I want to see what he's got up his sleeve here. He left 3 mana open for something. Maybe just a card draw. Yeah, we need to get Reanimator Wombo comboed. Ashen Rider and Bahamut actually is not bad. He persists the Bahamut. Kills the Reef. You got it, Super Chief. We find Vesper Lark. So that's Lark. And get back our Reef. Elemental. Cool. And then let's Glass Pool our Scorcher. Be nice if we found another one. Cool. Actually, let's just Thunderton, because I want to play a Paradise, a Bird of Paradise here. Let's keep that. I want to swing with all of these, including that. Bring back Vespalark. And then hopefully he blocks with Stampering Scorcher, or he blocks a Scorcher. He does not, though. That's okay. We can at least get Thunderton back off the Vesperlark. That's such a cute little interaction, isn't it? Alright. We're chilling for a second. He's basically dead to Omnath next turn. What did he kill? Our Thunderton? We have 4, 5, 6, 7. Omnath is 8. He can Ashen Rider. Does he have the black mana for that? Doesn't seem like it. He can swing at us with Bahamut, though. But we can block with Bird. Wow. Chat, look at us beating a Bahamut. Yeah, you got it, Super Chief. Nice. Bahamut ain't got shit on Risen Reef. Am I right? Only been going a couple hours. We're probably just gonna play a few more games tonight. The main deck I wanted to mess with was the Simic Devotion list with Minstrel, and I was pretty happy with how that did. Urza's Drake I literally just saw as we were browsing MTG Goldfish. But I gotta finish an article and do some other stuff this evening before I go to sleep. So I'll try and come up with some more things. Oh, this hand's sweet. For Thursday's stream, we're gonna lead on Halfling here. I did see someone running a sick Chitness Crawler combo. I want to find that again. It was like more of like a legit combo where they played like Mox Amber and Agatha's Cauldron with Rona and stuff. So you can do the infinite loop. Opponent is on what? Life Chain? We'll see if we can outpace that. I think we can. Yeah, we can outpace that. Alright. Let's go Scorcher. We'll swing for 4 here. Can I get some lands, please? Thank you. Next turn, we'll go Minstrel into second Scorcher. Voice of Victory, you got it, Super Chief. Gains 1. Into a Guide of Souls. Don't know why you didn't play that first, but people sometimes don't know what they're doing, chat, and that's okay. We'll play second Scorcher. Yes, I'd like one of those. Can I have another one, please? No. Cool. Let's play a bird. Let's swing with 1 Scorcher. Put in the grave so we can Omnath plus Thunderkin next turn and bring back the Scorcher. If he blocks. Nice. If he swings with... Well, we'll see what he does. He's gonna get at least 1 thing in the air. I don't know if he'll swing with the Guide of Souls too. He'll probably just swing with Voice. Thunderbolt Vanguard's pretty good. Alright, we'll make some blockers here. He gets a second round of that. Is he sending any of those in the air? No, he's just doing that. So we'll do block, 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 block. We'll take the 3. He did block our other guy, so we're doing good in that aspect. He has to sack all those. He's at 27. Okay. Chat, let's do some stuff here. So let's go here. Thunderkin first. Trigger Risen Reef. That's 1, 2. Yeah, we have bird, right? Okay. All right. So hopefully we can just kind of storm off here. Oh yeah, we're gonna freaking annihilate this guy. We're gonna swing here, and we're gonna bring back Scorcher. And we'll get 6 triggers. And then we'll probably kill his Voice of Victory. And we find Vesperlark, and we find that. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely Omnath here. And then, yeah, we'll probably Omnath and Glass Pool. We also have Wandering Minstrel online with Cascading Cataracts in 3 towns. Blocks there and there. You got it, Super Chief. We'll Omnath. We're gonna kill his Voice of Victory. which is cool. We could also just Vesperlark. Elemental. Let's throw land on a reef, or a counter on a reef. And then let's evoke this. We'll get our Scorcher back. And then if we... Well, we can hit 2 more lands, but we also need to just play second Omnath on Thunder Bonds. Yeah, GG. Ooh! This deck's hot, chat. This deck's hot. Chat, we're 2-0. We're doing great. Very quiet night this evening. I apologize. I don't love this hand, but it does get us an Omnath pretty quick. And we can Thunderkin on turn 2 to start sniping in some damage. You know, people don't say this is rigged, but it most certainly is. We face a lot of life gain when we play this deck. Like, a lot. We're gonna Omnath his guide. Even though Soul Warden's... we might actually kill his Soul Warden. Swing for 2. We probably want to keep putting the counters on Thunderkin to make its ability better. He finds a Righteous Valkyrie. We found a Copperline Gorge. 1, 2, 3. Do we just want to Glass Pool and kill the Soul Warden? I think so. Kill the Soul Warden here. He gains 1, goes to 25. Then we can land, put this here, and then we can swing for 3. He does go for the block, and then we could Vesperlark, reanimate the Glass Pool Mimic, copy the Omnath, and then snipe this for 1. Yes. Gosh, this deck's so sick. What a sick list, chat. Whenever I run a graveyard deck, I'll get random stuff like Amp Radder hitting Tormod's Crypt against me when I play Urza and Mardu. See, people say, like, oh, it's like everything's in a whatever, it's all rigged, you know, I play this deck and that. I think there's definitely... Ooh, can we just block here? We can't, right? Because we can reanimate with Thunderkin. Hot. Ooh, we can also just get a Gigantha. Is it worth me swinging just to bring back Omnath? I don't think so. We'll wait a turn. I think the over, like, X amount of games, I think it just tries to keep your win rate at, like, 50%. That's my... whatever. Like, there's... Because you're gonna be that person for someone else, you know what I mean? He has a 6/6, chat. That's kind of gross. I think we're just gonna play a 5/5. That gives us, what, 2? We could also flicker this to get back, what? Glass Pool. We can just keep trying to, get additional elementals on the board. I think we're just gonna copy a Thunderkin. Pass. Because, like, for every deck that you face that just, like, destroys you, I feel like there's the same thing for for you destroying other people, you know what I mean? Oh, chat. We need... I don't even know what we need. We need something. A land was not it for surezies. Let's bring back an Omnath. That deals 4 to something. Which isn't very much. I don't even know. I don't even know, chat. I mean, we can block his Voice of the Blessed. But then he's... Well, these aren't clerics. These are just warriors. Pay X life, endures X. Valid. You got it. Actually, all we really need right now is a Risen Reef. If we get a Risen Reef going... Ooh. We're in the green. I believe in us. We're taking 4. I guess we'll chuck 2 here, and we'll chuck a big boy. It's not looking as good anymore, chat. I really just want a Risen Reef. It's all my little heart desires. That's not a Risen Reef. You hate to see it. Alright, let's play one more. I'll call it there. Plum's got stuff to do. Oh. Frozen, you brewing anything up? It's quiet tonight. I know I'm a day late. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I still had family in town. So I'm going today instead, but I like that we're still getting our own little crew. On the play, can I do nothing until turn 3? I don't think so. This is much better. Honestly, I think I'd rather just chuck the Omnath. We're going to try and power out a Scorcher quick. And Vesperlar get back. Actually, let's just hardcast this for later. Kind of worked like Gravecrawler. Yeah. I had someone, what were they playing? I was playing earlier today, and they had Altar of Dementia with the 1-mana recursion card from Thunder Junction. That whenever you commit a crime, you can pay 1 to bring it back. So for like whatever amount of black mana he had, he could just mill me 2 for 1 black. Which wasn't anything crazy, but I think the rest of his deck was just a lot of freaking removal. Ooh, we're getting courted for, what, a little, Elvish War Master? Yeah, we're dead, chat. Okay, we'll end it there. We're not doing too hot on these last couple decks. I just wanted to switch it up to finish up stream. Did I have fun? No, you know what? I didn't. And I'm gonna be honest about it. But, anyways, we went over Minstrel combo. That felt great. We went, what, 4-1? That was pretty sweet. Urza Drake was interesting once we figured out how it works. This is a cute little combo for infinite clues and an infinitely big artifact construct. Combined with Samwise Gamgee or Peregrine Took or stuff like that, you can just draw your whole deck and then win with Labman. Felt a little slow. I mean, if you don't have your ramp, like Samwise doesn't do anything, and neither does Peregrine took. But it's still cool. We pulled it off once or twice. That first game with shooting Drake was cool, even though we didn't actually get there in the same way with Delny. But and then what did we just play? Minstrel Mentals. I think this deck's just fun. Obviously, we got some rough draws there, but this is just such a fun little deck to chain off with and wombo combo. But as you can tell, Wandering Minstrel is my my new hotness at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really trying to figure out how to play it with Plagon, because you guys know I love Plagon. And I don't know what it is, but I want to play these together all the time. But we'll get there. For now, we will be back Thursday. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, so I'm a day off. But I do plan on being back on Thursday. And I don't exactly know what I want to do on Thursday either. Hopefully I'll have another Minstrel brew. Oh, also, I just want to upload this to see how much of it we have. Because I think we have most of it. And maybe we'll play this next stream. This is historic, right? Not timeless. Yeah. This is someone else's. Oh, look at that. We have the whole thing. This is Chitinous Cauldron version 1.0. I found this earlier today, which I thought was pretty sweet. We've played a bunch of Chitinous Crawler combo before. But I like that this one's playing the Mox Amber Rona package along with Soul Cauldron, and then you can just make infinite mana, and then you just cast Jace over and over to mill your opponent, or Ashiok over and over. I'm sorry, it would have to be Jace, just Ashiok doesn't die right away. But you get what I mean, chat. And then you get to play freaking Plunderer's Prize. Chat, I love Plunderer's Prize. And it has a full sideboard, which is pretty sweet. This is from Wonder Cheese. So, I will put this on Moxfield as well while I'm at it. So you guys can check this out as well. Everything we played tonight is up there. What is this? Blue Black Chitinous Cauldron version 1. Can't spell. And this is from Wonder Cheese. Drop that there. Perfecto. And yeah. That'll do it for me this evening. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. We have spoilers for the next couple weeks on Edge of Eternities. I personally keep up with the leaks as well. I don't know if you guys do, even though I already showed them on stream. But hopefully there's some more cool cards that we can talk about and start brewing with. I already know 2 of the cards we're gonna jam, which I'm looking forward to. But I'll keep trying to come up with some brews for when that releases in a few weeks. But yeah, until then, I hope you have a good rest of your week. I will catch you guys on Thursday, and have a good rest of your night. Bye.